Last Friday Shop Talk, everybody. It's hot. It's hot. I just came back out here to grab my knives. This is what I was going to do. It was on my agenda this morning. I was going to bring out these everyday carry self-defense knives, a variety of them. These are ones I use in my rotation. Y'all seen them. Mainly because these have single belt loops. These are leather straps, single. Now this one came with it. And there's one more. It's a yeah, this is the K-Bar Spartan. This came with it, okay, with one strap. I was telling you, I got a guy commented, he says you need 2 straps. I said, no, you don't need 2 straps. I said, I do have several knives that are larger that I use the 2 straps for scout carry. And this is not about really scout carry, although you are carrying it somewhat like scout carry, because it'll fall about like that. That's the way it falls where I put it. I carry these in the appendix area right here. It does not slide because it stops at the belt loop, and it does not wobble, and it's one strap, and it works. So maybe I'll get into that tomorrow. What I did get into, because somebody commented on the agenda, could you show some non-lethal weapons for self-defense at my workplace? I could use it at my workplace. So what we're going to call it is non-lethal tools. So what I did, I just stopped what I was doing. I thought, you know what, that's super nice. That's intelligent. He was smart enough to ask an intelligent question. It makes all the sense in the world. It needs to be shared. This has been discussed before with Daniel on 411 Outdoors. And I think it was like last year. It's like a tag thing. So it's discussed again. The guy asked, and that's what I concentrated on today. That's what I want to do between the heat. I didn't throw because of the heat, and I'm going to be done after this. If I show anything tonight, it'll be up close and personal. So let me get back to this. So what I did, I grabbed some stuff. I grabbed my wife's bag that she carries for dog walking, a couple of things she has in her purse, and then I picked out a few items, and that's what I suggested. And that's just some common everyday carry that we all have and we carry, and that you can use, and they're tools. They're not weapons at all. So that's what I did with that. Then there's one part where I was discussing pepper spray. If you can carry that work, that's great. In fact, Daniel with 411 Outdoors, I think I gave him a shout out on that video. I'll give him a shout out now. He discussed pepper spray, and good points in it. That's what I already told my wife. I was telling her, don't do it in the wind, don't do it downwind. And actually, I want to find I'm going to get her the gel. They make a gel pepper spray. I need to get her that, because she is outdoors. You know, the wind, it's really going to backfire on you. It really is. Somebody suggested, hairspray or spray deodorant, little travel spray things. Yes, those will work. But I will tell you that pepper spray is totally different. And I know, because I've had it used on me. I've had a taser gun used on me and a taser, and those work. I mentioned the taser because my wife's daughter, my stepdaughter, I got her a flashlight, a strobe type, and also was a taser. And I had her test on. I want to make sure it was good for her. And yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good to do it, and then for her, it gave her time to get away. The main thing, you'll see it in the video, is something that my wife's got. It's on her purse for the dog walk, and she's got one on her purse. It's for the bag for the dog walk and one on her purse. And it's this piercing, all she has to do is pull it. It can hit the ground, whatever. It's a piercing alarm, like a smoke detector. It is loud piercing. That's one of the first things. First of all, if your life is, I've already said this in the video, but if you feel bodily harm or your life is in danger, your mind and your phone are your weapons. If you can't use verbal jujitsu and try and de-escalate it, and don't go more than a minute. Do not go more than a minute in a conversation with a person that's aggressive. I mean, end it right there. If you go over a minute, you're into their game. You don't want to get into that game. You don't want to put up dukes. Don't do that. Just I would do the 911. I dropped that piercing thing that I recommended. and take it from there. And then I mentioned some tools that he could use that we all carry. And that's the way it is. So with that said, I appreciate everybody's support. I apologize that I didn't get to this, but I hope the video I did will be helpful. And I thank the subscriber for bringing that question up. It makes me feel good that, it just makes me feel good. I think it'll help a lot of people. You can't just go out there wailing a knife around if you get in a situation. You just can't. A knife becomes a very legal matter. And a lot of places you can't carry a knife. And then there's some places they have minimum size, which minimum size, it doesn't matter. It could be a blade this long if you know where to cut. You know what I'm saying? That's self-defense now. That's all I'm talking about. But yeah, it was a great question. I felt like that's what I'm going to do today. With that said, it's hot, so stay cool, stay hydrated, and have a great evening. It's Fast Friday. Sog out.